Well, that'd be fun, having a highway from Columbus to Augusta. It would be fantastic. You'd have to the Masters in April. Hey, it could arguably be a spring-like day outside, and meteorologist Frank Malloy's perfect observation, blue skies with some white puffy clouds. That's what he said coming into the studio earlier. 85 degrees, the current temperature down in Houston County. Check out radar. Nothing going on across central Georgia. It's not impossible to see perhaps a shower tonight in a few neighborhoods, but for the most part, we're going to be in the 80s. 83, the current number in Cochran, 87 in Macon, 86 in Forsyth. Factor in the little bit of humidity that we have. You get up to 91 degrees in Macon as well as in Unadilla. It feels like 87 in Cochran and in Eastman and in McRae. As for tonight, temperatures going to fall down into the 70s through the evening and overnight hours, all the way down to a low of about 68 degrees. We might see a quick sprinkle in a few neighborhoods, but the majority of us are going to stay dry tonight. Lori, coming up, we've got some changes to the forecast, including a cold front that's down in Florida going to turn into a warm front, come back our way for the weekend.
Okay, thanks a lot, Alex. We'll talk to you later.
All right, dry today, dry tomorrow, but changes for the weekend. Full forecast is just minutes away. 13 WMAZ meteorologist Alex Forbes here with you on this Wednesday afternoon. You're looking live at Dublin, current temperature 84, dew point is 66, not in the 70s, so it doesn't feel too bad outside. Still feels like 86 degrees in the DUB right now. Nothing going on radar right now. It's not impossible to see a shower tonight, but the majority of us going to stay in the 80s and dry. You can see 87 there in Macon, 84 in Monticello. Let's go big picture across the southeast. There's some showers across northern Georgia, but we're dry thanks to this front that came through here the past few days, keeping the rain down into Florida here over the next little bit. The unfortunate news, that front's going to become a warm front and come back to the north. So let's roll through the next few days. Notice shower possible tonight, but not looking at much in the way of storm activity. Then for tomorrow, first day of school at Dublin City Schools, looking like a fantastic day. High temperatures might touch 90 in a few areas. I think we're going to stay below that mark here in Macon though. And then here comes that front on Wednesday as it begins to come back north. Notice rain possible during the morning hours, so not necessarily an afternoon type day, but we will continue to see showers and storms through the afternoon hours on Friday and into Saturday as well. So let's go beyond Saturday. We're going to be looking at a wet Saturday, drier Sunday, and drier start to the next work week as well, with some scattered showers in the neighborhood on Monday. Now we are going to see our humidity begin to increase as the front down to our south comes back north as a warm front. That means dew points in the mid 70s instead of the mid 60s like we've seen today. So certainly enjoy this break while we have it. So a 20% chance of rain for Thursday. That's up to a 60% for Friday and Saturday, back down to 20 for Sunday, and a 30% chance of rain as you start next week. Okay, the tropics are heating up. It is August. We do now have an area of development possible north of the Lesser Antilles, a 20% chance over the next 5 days. And then this wave coming off the African coast, a 40% chance of development over the next 5 days. So of course we'll be keeping our eyes on it here in the 13 WMAZ Weather Center. Also got an update to the hurricane season forecast, expecting 15 to 21 named storms, 7 to 10 hurricanes, and 3 to 5 major hurricanes. And those include the storms we've already had. And like I said, since we're now into August, we are entering the peak times of hurricane season here in central Georgia. As I mentioned earlier, Dublin City Schools headed back to school tomorrow, shaping up to be a fantastic forecast down in Lawrence County. Here is your back to school forecast for Lawrence County. A 69-degree start at the bus stop, tons of sun for recess, and a shower possible during the afternoon hours, expecting a high temperature right around 89 degrees. Here is your 7-day forecast. A few more days of 80s with that 60% chance of rain on Friday and Saturday, down to 20%, and 90s return for Sunday. We're back right after this. Well, I hope you enjoyed today being dry, because it's going to be dry again tomorrow. Temperatures in the 80s to round out the work week with a 60% chance of rain for Friday and Saturday. And then, yeah, we're back in the 90s for Sunday to start next week.
August returns. Thanks for watching. More news comes your way at 6.
Latest news and weather updates on the 13 WMAZ mobile app.
Andy's next. We're back at 28. It has been a fantastic day across central Georgia. You don't have much room to complain given that it's August 4th and we're only seeing temperatures in Macon right now in the middle 80s, 85 degrees, the current number as you look live from the medical center. Toward downtown, northeast wind at 8 miles an hour, and it feels like only 88, not even 90 out there in central Georgia. As, of course, as it does every day, the Max computer freezes up on me. We'll see if we can get radar up there. There it is. And no need to pull radar up, to be honest, because there's not a whole lot going on out there. Here's a look at temperatures across the region in the mid 80s, like we just saw in Macon, 85, as well as in Warner Robins, 84 in Montezuma, 86 in Butler, and in Milledgeville. 4 minutes after 6 o'clock. You factor in the humidity, it feels like 90 in a few communities like in Unadilla, but most of us still in the 80s in terms of the feels like temperatures. Tonight we're headed down to the 60s, an overnight low of about 68 degrees. Coming up, the front that gave us the cooler weather, it's going to be coming back north from Florida, bring some rain with it. We'll time that out straight ahead.
Oh, we certainly are enjoying today, though. Alex, thanks very much.
News for Hawks fans. Hey, Alex, I hope you have some good news for the weather.
I've got good news for tomorrow. For Friday and Saturday, not so much, but 88 degrees was the high temperature today. And check out the sunrise. It's getting later and later, closer to 7 a.m. Full forecast is straight ahead. Warner Robins down in Houston County, a live picture from Houston Medical Center, 85 degrees the current number, dew point at 70, so a few degrees higher than in Macon right now, but still nothing on the radar, and we are certainly going to take it while we have it because it seems like we had a lot of activity as the front rolled through the first part of the week. Temperatures around the area in the 80s for the most part. 85 in Butler, Warner Robins, Macon, a popular number here on the map. 82 the current number in Eastman, 86 in Milledgeville, and 83 in Forsyth on your Wednesday evening. Our cooler temperatures thanks to this front that is down to our south, bringing rain to portions of Florida, southern Alabama, and that low situated there just south of the Mississippi coast. Also seeing some rain in northern Georgia, but I think we're going to stay dry for the most part here in central Georgia. Here's a look at future view through the night tonight. An isolated shower is not out of the picture, but the majority of us are going to stay dry. It's going to be the same thing tomorrow. Notice just a few green specks on future view, and that's it. Then once we get into Friday morning, bus stop here across central Georgia, that's when we could start to see some scattered showers, and that's going to stay with us through the late morning hours into the early afternoon, perhaps heavy rain at time as that front begins to come back north, and that's going to again last through the evening hours and into the overnight to your Saturday as well. Then once we get into Saturday, looking at some more rain across the area before we begin to dry out a little bit on Sunday. Then we start the work week with a slight uptick in rain chances, from Monday. Our humidity also going to be on the rise as this front begins to come north. Notice we had dew points in the 60s. Now they're going to be in the 70s for the weekend, so it's going to return to the typical August pattern here across central Georgia. 20% chance of rain for tomorrow, 60% for Friday and Saturday. And since it's August, got to keep an eye on the tropics. So we've got this cluster of thunderstorms down in the Atlantic moving towards the Lesser Antilles, a 20% chance of development over the next 5 days, a 40% chance of development for this cluster of thunderstorms coming off the African coast. We'll be keeping an eye on that here in the 13 WMAZ Weather Center. Also got an update from NOAA today, an increase in the hurricane season forecast, expecting 15 to 21 named storms, 7 to 10 hurricanes, and 3 to 5 major hurricanes. And since it is August, we are entering the peak times of hurricane season, so activity in the Atlantic is certainly going to be on the increase. Tomorrow is back to school for Dublin City Schools. Wanye Reese will be down there in the morning. When he is in Lawrence County, he will be seeing a temperature right around 69 degrees with perhaps a passing cloud, a lot of sun for recess, and possibly a shower going home like you just saw on Future View. Here is your 7-day forecast. A 60% chance of rain for Friday and Saturday, and then we're back into the 90s for Sunday and to start next work week as well.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here tonight at 11.
Latest news and weather updates on the 13 WMAZ mobile app.
The evening news is up next. Have a safe night, everyone.